Yo, what's up YouTube? Brain Damage again, bringing you another placement match madness game between me and a friend and two other players. So let's go through these positions and see who's who and where they are. So basically, as you can see here, we've got in the bottom right position Sonic Dude. Over here we have got myself, and also over here in the top left we've got Rickster, and we have got, what is this, Conning Klotz or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that, but I'm guessing it's Conning Klotz or something. I guess I'm just going to refer to him as the Purple Zerg for now, so that's going to make things a lot easier for me. So it's going to be a mirror matchup actually. We've got Z and Toss and Toss, so let's see what this game is going to be bringing us. Got an early scout moving out here from the Purple Zerg. He's going to be scouting the top right position first, where there's actually no one there. Also in the meanwhile we've got the probe going out to scout the bottom left position, so they really want to know where we are, probably scouting for some early cheese. Got an extremely early gas going down. I mean, this is like a 10 gas. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing, what kind of strategy this is, not seen it before. Guess we'll find out in just a minute. In the meantime, there's me just droning up pretty standardly. I mean, I like macro games. I'm pretty much a Zerg macro player. I do cheese from time to time, just to, especially against people that I play more frequently, it's like practice partners and stuff like that, just to give them the edge. So they always need to scout, they need to make sure that there's nothing early coming or anything like that, and yeah, it just keeps the possibilities a bit open, makes my play more flexible, and it keeps them in fear so they don't know that I'm basically going for a straight up macro game every single game. And yeah, so what have we got here? We've got the spawning pool going down at 13 or possibly even 12. Over here my spawning pool went down quite early as well, I think sort of around 13 supply mark or something like that for me. Then my friend is going, I think we were actually going for, we said, you know, we're just going to do a pretty newbie full gate roach rush. So we're just going to push them through both one base pretty hard. I think I was actually going for, yeah, let's see, we'll see. I'm not quite sure what happened in this game either. Let's just see what happens. So in the meantime, got my drone in their base, just doing a little bit of scouting, finding out what exactly they're up to. Yeah, not a lot to talk about really, so got some chrono boosting going on in the cybernetics core, getting out the warp gate research, 2 gates down, first Zealot and Stalker being pumped out. I don't think he's got any units yet other than that, no. So over here, drone continuing to do scouting. Our enemies are going for late cybernetics core, also got 2 gates down, photon cannon, and also a forge, so it seems like they're probably going to be going for a more sort of macro approach to this game, which might actually be quite good for us, because that would allow us to then go for a pretty good push with our roaches and our 4 gates. So Queen's out, Roach Warren's done, so I can start pumping those roaches. I think once I get to like 21 supply. Oh no, actually here it is. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it or not. Here we go, there's the hatchery. Did throw down an extra hatchery so I could pump roaches from 2 bases basically. Give me a little bit of an advantage. It's actually quite good because it gives me a little bit of an advantage over the other Zerg. If I look at the units, I mean, what have we got? I've even got 2 more workers than him, plus I've got an extra hatchery, so I mean, that instantly puts me forward. I mean, in any matchup, when I play 2v2 and there's another Zerg player, only one, then I usually try to kind of basically play as a 1v1 against that Zerg, more or less, sort of try to match his build, try to keep to his expansion timings and all that kind of stuff. It requires a lot of scouting, but it's definitely worth it because you don't really want to fall behind, especially if it's going to be like a huge roach battle. He's going to have more roaches than you if you basically don't keep up with him, or if it goes to mutas, then it's like a big problem with mutas and stuff like that. So as you can see over here, got some lings coming in, completely undefended. Luckily my friend's got some units out, so he's going to be coming over to help me in just a second. Oh yeah, this is actually quite funny. What happened here is basically that my friend actually dropped out of the game. So I was like, God damn it, man, I'm gonna have to like, well, it's basically GG. I basically said it to the enemies already as well, and then I thought, do you know what, let me try it, I might as well just try, like, continue it. We've got all the buildings, production facilities down, I've got my extra hatch, more drones and stuff, I've got extra income from both players, full gate standing, everything's ready, let's just pump units, go for a counter attack. He just lost all his lings. I mean, they're probably thinking, yeah, okay, I mean, you know, it's like, there's me saying as well, but GG, but, you know, probably not a lot that he can do on his own now, so he's going to be able to take that quite easily. But here we go, and just waiting, loads of units in production. What have we got here? All of these are these all overlords? Yes, I need supply. It's quite funny actually, because I got a little bit confused every time I tried to warp in some units from my friend's facilities, and it actually told me the message that I don't possess enough overlords. So I was like, this is a bit strange. Okay, let's see. If I build some overlords, maybe that will count towards the supply, seen as I'm taking for control of both units. Unfortunately, it was not so. I had to throw down a bunch of pylons in order to produce those units from those gates. So I did that pretty much straight away. Got roaches on their way now, just waiting. Also playing a little bit of a mind game with them, because, you know, usually you would go directly for the attack, but I thought, you know, hold on, let me just, like, I've got 2 bases, I've got so many minerals, let me try and spend all of these minerals. Once I've got them, gotten rid of the minerals, basically, I'm going to be able to go for a push out. So yeah, I'm just massing up a little bit of a small force here in the middle, keeping them nice together. Although if you look at our enemies, they've got pretty much the same, if not a bigger force. Although it looks pretty even, I would say. I mean, we can look at the army tab. Unfortunately, you've not got these nice little things that you can bring up here in the middle versus tabs, like you would usually in the this is really funny, because I was actually quite wondering, they're taking the way around the left side whilst I'm pushing up the middle basically, and it's actually really funny. Taking out the probe, which I think was a real bonus because it stopped them from reinforcing. In the meantime, putting down my own pylon, and there's their army coming, but for some reason I think I just had more army than them, and well, they didn't even attack. Okay, so they're just walking past. That's complete fail. So yeah, I completely annihilated their whole army there. As you can see, I'm so far ahead, thrown down 2 pylons, pushing, reinforcements from all bases, more roaches, warping in units in just a minute as soon as I can, and then basically just starting to push up the ramp here. I mean, okay, it was 1 versus 2, but then again, they didn't really hurt my economy too bad with those lings, and my friend's economy is still up and running, all his production facilities are there, so I thought, you know, let's just go for it, and yeah, let's just push in, man. I mean, what have we got here? There was a cannon here, there's also 2 cannons there, so it's like 3 cannons, but I decided to just bypass all of that, split my forces, and basically take a chunk, go and take the back expo out, take a chunk, go and do some harassment here. All his drones are off, no more income for him, took down the spine crawler, not enough units for them, also massing up some more units here to come in for a reinforcing push, which is going to be there in just a second, so they're going to be probably thinking quite comfortably right now, yeah, we're going to be able to hold off all of this stuff, and then they see there's another push coming in from the front, and I think they're probably quite annoyed at this point, because, you know, it's 2v1, and they thought, oh my god, yeah, we really have got this game in our pockets. But hey man, if you turn into a Protoss Zerg Macromaster from 3 bases, then I guess, you know, I think I did pretty good on my spending with the minerals. I think I kept them quite low. And just basically, okay, no, I did not at all. I've got like 2,000 minerals. That could have been like 20 more zealots basically. So yeah, pretty stupid from me there. We need to be redoing those math calculations, I think, and yeah, taking out all of the rest of the structures here and the rest of the base. Just a few things standing. I mean, no more income for the Zerg player, still income for the Protoss, but then again, he's not able to deal with all of these forces that I've got here and the ever more reinforcing units. I mean, with all those minerals, I thought, you know, just zealots, and loads of lings. So this is exactly what I'm doing now, pretty much, just trying to get rid of as many minerals as possible, taking out the rest of these structures, and quite cheekily, got 2 roaches positioned back here, which actually took down the hatchery, but forgot to put them back into the battle. Maybe do some more harassment here. Well, you know, at this stage of the game, it's over. If you look at the army difference, it's like pretty clear who's in front. They've got a few roaches taking out the mineral line of the Protoss, and I guess that's it pretty much, you know. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. That's it from me. GG, I guess. And yeah, not even GGing. Okay, yeah, the blue player, GG indeed, left as well, but the purple player didn't leave, well, didn't even GG, so probably quite pissed off at this. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, try and get this all into one video, and I'll see you guys on the next cast, man.